Cynthia, F or G? F. What does a graph look like?
So your y is going to be at 1.
Y-intercept?
Yeah. After that, all you need to do is go up by 2 and then multiply 1.
Up to right 1. Up to right 1. 2 over 1 is your fraction. Graph looks something like that. Raise your hand if you got that. Good job. Cynthia, do you normally find the domain? How would you describe the domain to someone?
I would say it's negative infinity.
She says the domain is negative infinity to positive infinity. Thumbs up, thumbs down. That is correct. So normally, algebraically, we do not find the domain of a linear function algebraically. Most of the time you look at a graph. So if you get an equation, get a graph, and then you can look at it. Is it this simple? There are two sets of arrows. Negative infinity and positive infinity. It is that simple. Okay? Thank you, Cynthia. Kiana. G of x. What does it look like? Just tell me the basic graph. What does it look like? Yeah, it is a U. If you didn't know that, we'll learn about transformation. Shift it down. Skinnier. And Kiana, what is your domain? Kiana, which direction is domain? Left to right. Okay. Now, domain, Kiana, refers to which axis? X or the Y? The X axis. So when I go from left to right, Kiana, the first thing I touch on the graph is what? You are correct. The negative x values because of the arrow. So this would be negative infinity. Remember, it is not positive infinity because we're referring to the x values. And then you go to this direction. Basically, the arrow is pointing to it kind of goes this way. Does that make sense? Positive infinity, negative infinity, positive infinity. So that's how you find domain. Again, you normally don't find the domain algebraically for a linear or a quadratic. You just look at its graph and then you can kind of tell.